Hi traders, this is Thiago and welcome to Bull Bear Futures channel. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel and leave your like in the video. I would be glad to have your support, not to make the largest, but the strongest futures trading community. Today I'm gonna talk about something I always talking about, that is the advantage of combining techniques. The competitive edge you can get using different styles of analysis. I'm going to show you two examples. One is from April 18th. It was in a live stream I was carrying out. And the second one, it happened in this session. Today is May 26th. And there was example, it was not a live stream, so I was not narrating at the time it happened, but you'll be able to see how it's similar and how the order flow tools can support you when you see chart or technical analysis possibilities. Okay, so there are two examples, and please watch also the second one, that it's very interesting. So, hope you enjoy.
Let's see if it's going to reach the 78, at least 7875. Let's see the 2 minutes. The 5 minute here is interesting. We had in 15 minutes, 8175 was the high, okay? Now we just reached the 50 and failed. We have a strong downward leg here, 3 5 minutes candles, and we are seeing this resistance at the 8175. I would say that I like it to, in the past, I like it to face this risk, to try to short here in the H150. But now I'm more cautious. So if we see price trading below the 7-8, losing this range, we could see things speeding up maybe until the 71, there where we could see some resistance, some support again. But let's see, let's wait. On the other hand, now, after trying so many times here and failing, even though the 84 is important for me, this little range is showing me it's important. Now I wouldn't try anything here as well, right at the first point, because after such a battle here, we could see prices passing through the 84. It would be likely to at least get stuck here, but it's in such a condition we are seeing now, it would be possible to see moving. But if this time as well we fail to overcome the 8175, an exhaustion again in the 150 and absorbing, but we are seeing buyers are being actually aggressive. But do you see that is lacking conviction, lacking contracts? In one by one basis, it's definitely not the way to make the breakout. And since sellers are actually active, such a message in one by one, no big blocks, it's risky. Look at here for those who like chart patterns. Look at here what we're seeing. When you see, if you're in an uptrend and see so many tries this way to overcome resistance, it's interesting, because then we could see it would be possible to see it moving up. But now we're in a downtrend. Prices failed, were not able to reach the previous region, and spending 20 minutes trying to break the wall here and failing. So we are always talking about probability. There's no certainty, but in such a condition and based on what's is seen, we are seeing in the flow, this scenario would be more likely to see the breakout down here than over there. But as just mentioned, we're talking about likelihood. We're talking about likelihood. So uh, there's nothing impossible. Have never 100% certainty. You have probabilities. If there was a way to be always certain, to have certainty all the time, this wouldn't be so difficult as it is. Yeah, Aaron, did you see it? So it's interesting to see. I've been preferring to use the 4,000 ticks from 1 month or so, but it's interesting to take a look once in a while in chart, also in time based as well, because we can get this perception. Sometimes the patterns are better. Let's see, trading below the 7825 could be the reference here, even though we have this lower end of the range. Let's see here what's going to happen. But buyers will need to be active to be able to hold here. American market it's too based in the chart. It's predominantly technical traders, so this kind of pattern is too strong. Oh, did you see? Wow, what a breakout. Is it going to reach the 71? 71 is the, hey Aaron, did you see this guy? 71 is the top of the value area. Amazing, isn't it? I really enjoy seeing this. It's really interesting to see. It's kind of seeing the wave being formed, and it's even better when you can get into this. Yeah, guys, did you see this? Really interesting. This was a kind of picture you see in the books, isn't it? Look at this. Well, I've seen that prices got stuck here in the 212 region. This was actually a region we had noted before. This session is from May 26th. Prices have moved upwards continuously with almost no pullbacks. It was difficult to enter, and I've seen prices getting stuck here, and this was a region, an important region. And so, looking at the chart, you see that I moved today. I was using the time-based chart here, and then I've seen that 210.75 became the point to be overcome here. Okay, if you see, we was not reaching there. There was lots of absorption here in 925, 950. This time it reached again, but knowing chart patterns, understood that fading to make this breakout in this triangle up there could lead to a breakout in the opposite direction. Okay, so I started carefully looking here fixing my eyes at the volumetric bars and see that, look at here, sellers absorbing 1025, okay? There was also absorption from buyers, but buyers' aggressions were being absorbed by sellers and prices failing to overcome. And in this time, failing at 1075, I decided that could be a good opportunity. You see that it reached there, but quickly sellers put pressure. Now we see sellers increasing their intensity. Okay, then I decided to, since the stop was, it was a small stop, and I understood that at this time it could worth incurring the risk, because in the previous move it was a rally, 40, more than 40 points, almost 50, I guess 50 points, from 70 to from 68, yeah, almost 40 50 points. Then now you see that for around 30 minutes it got stuck there. Good struggle between buyers and sellers. Then I decided that it could at least run until the support line from the triangle, even though I like this kind of pattern. Many times it leads to a not necessarily a day reversal of the session, but long lasting reversals that could be hold a bit longer. But considering this session was too bullish, even though the end up range was in 204 down here, the triangle, the support line was right at this my stop here, my target stop. So I prefer to, considering the bullish trend, prefer to close here and eventually entering when losing the triangle. I ended up not entering, okay, because I was this was a counter trend trade. Then it's not that comfortable to hold it longer. I understood that after that fail up there, it would be likely to at least try to make the breakout down here, but prefer. Then you see, I would suggest you to keep seeing. If you keep looking here, we see that here I sped up I accelerated the video just for you to show, and prices actually reached the resistance 2 that was right in the end of a bit after the end of this range here. You see the end of the range in 201. Then this was another reason to avoid holding this, because we know that price had overcome the 4200. That was a very strong region. It easily overcame, and then I thought that here we could see a support. Then if I hadn't closed it up there, I would definitely do this here. But seeing, if you see here, prices reached the support one. So you see how the order flow tools can help you in identifying good opportunities. Okay, it can confirm what you're seeing on the charts. Okay, so hope you have enjoyed, and leave a like in the video.